Welcome back to Bourbon Country Reacts.
Hey everybody, that's Keith, I'm Dustin, and that's
Bourbon? I like bourbon.
Yeah, I think it is. I was checking out, I can't remember. Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey,
All right.
finished in Cabernet Sauvignon casks.
Ooh. That can go really well or really poorly.
Oh, really badly. So we got a bribe from... Oh, he didn't sign it. It says thanks.
Yeah, he didn't sign it.
Anyways, thanks.
Well, so I think there was a return address on
There
that.
was.
And I believe this is a brother of mine. So, Semper Fi.
No,
Wrong one?
that's the wrong one.
Oh, all right.
That's a different one.
All right,
We'll get to that one next.
Yeah, all right.
No, this is well, he didn't tell us much about him, but he did give us a song.
Okay. Man, is this a different... Sometimes these...
We got a letter.
Oh, this one has the funny story behind it.
Yes. Oh, you want? We'll tell the story when we get to the bourbon.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, this one's got the funny story. All right. I had the letters confused because physically the handwriting's actually kind of close on those
Similar.
two. Yeah. So, all right. So the song associated with this is Guy Clark with Karen Matheson, Dublin Blues.
You think you're an Irish?
Well, I don't know who Guy Clark is.
Oh, neither.
And I hear Dublin Blues, and I'm wondering if we're going to be getting, like, car bombs and shit. You know what I mean? Is this going to be ode to the IRA? Or, I don't know what we're in for here, man.
We've never seen this song, but we're about to.
Yep, we're going to now.
Hit it.
Well, I wished I was in Austin. In a chilly parlor bar, drinking Mad Dog margaritas and not caring where you are. But here I sit in Dublin, just rolling cigarettes, holding back and choking back shakes with every breath. So forgive me all my anger, forgive me all my faults. There's no need to forgive me for thinking what I thought. I loved you from the get-go, and I'll love you till I die. I loved you on the Spanish Steps the day you said goodbye. I am just a poor boy, Work's my middle name. If money was a reason, well, I would not be the same. I'll stand up and be counted. I face up to the truth. I walk away from trouble, but I can't walk away from you. So forgive me all my anger, forgive me all my faults. There's no need to forgive me for thinking what I thought. I loved you from the get-go, and I'll love you till I die. I loved you on the Spanish Steps the day you said goodbye. Play it to Jerry. I have been to Fort Worth. I have been to Spain, and I have been too proud to come in out of the rain. I have seen David, seen a Mona Lisa too. I have heard Doc Watson play Columbus Stockade Blues. Forgive me all my anger, forgive me all my faults. There's no need to forgive me for thinking what I thought. I loved you from the get-go, and I love you till I die. I loved you on the Spanish steps the day you said goodbye. Well, I wished I was in Austin. In the chili parlor bar, drinking Mad Dog margaritas and not caring where you are.
Well, that was a case study in less is more.
That is a really good way to put it. Tell me more.
It was so minimalist.
Yes.
And it still grabbed you.
So, stop there. This is a song where you'd be chatting with your buddies in a room full of people, and this dude starts singing with those people, and everybody stops. Everything stops.
Captivated
Yes.
by so little.
I mean, he had really good musicians with him, you could tell.
Oh, yeah.
But they
were all holding back.
Uh-huh. All of them. But you could tell. You could just tell. You're like, that guy knows.
This guy could cut loose if he wanted to.
Uh-huh. But he didn't. None of them did.
Less is more, man.
And I swear, he was... I don't know if I want to say it this way. That kind of sounds disrespectful. He reminded me of... He reminded me of like Kenny Rogers.
Well, I think from a looks perspective, he sure did. But
voice.
the timbre of his voice was actually very similar to Kenny.
Yeah, but it was like if you ordered Kenny Rogers from Wish.
That was cold, man.
But he was really good. He was really good. It just
Timo Kenny Rogers' quality.
no,
That's just wrong, man.
He was good. Shop like a billionaire.
Yeah. So,
But seriously, he was good.
yeah, he was.
And I don't think Karen. I like this version of the song, and this is the one that was requested. I don't think she did anything for the song.
She also did not detract from it in any way, and kind of in some of those harmonies.
You think?
I found her voice in there pleasing.
So I felt like he delivered it from his soul, and she delivered it from her brain.
There was a little bit of Johnny Cash simplicity in that.
I could see that too.
That minimalist music, minimalist vocals, because he really wasn't doing much in terms of, showing off vocal chops.
He sounded great.
It still grabbed you.
Yeah.
And how do we define quality music? Does it
Makes
make
you
you feel so? I felt something listening to that.
You could see it made her feel something.
I think so too.
Like if you watch that video, you could
the expressions
see,
on her face, she was getting hit with it.
Well, and the way that I kind of figured this out was she started out the video kind of like head bobbing, but not really with the music, which was weird. And then when it finally hit her, she's like, Oh,
So this was very much edging into bluegrass, and it's one of the reasons I freaking love bluegrass. Is because it's just that raw.
it was. But it was like, it was so different than bluegrass because bluegrass, I don't know any bluegrass that's minimalist like this.
Oh yeah, a bunch of it is.
Really?
Bunch of it's slow paced like that. Very chill instrumentation or instrumentals. Yeah.
I always hear, I feel like I always hear
You always
them
hear the
shredding.
speed. You know,
Yes.
yeah. No, there's a lot of bluegrass that's slow and mellow and chill like that.
That's captivating.
Yeah. Well, it can be. It sure can be. But yeah, that was a great song.
Yeah.
Um,
So our friend who will be named anonymous because you didn't sign your letter.
Yeah.
We know who you are, but
We
thank
do.
you.
yes.
That was cool. That was the first time we ever heard of that dude.
IW Harper, huh?
Yeah. I know this bourbon because this is one of Andrea's favorites. She really likes this one. And it's done down by Stitzel Weller, I think.
Is this a weeded?
I doubt it. I don't think so. Because remember, it's finished.
Oh, that's what's throwing me off.
Yeah.
It's got a sweetness in the finish that actually kind of tastes like a weeded.
That's funny. IW Harper Distilling Company. I'm 95% sure this comes out of Stitzel Weller.
All right.
Anywhere, anytime. It's always a pleasure. This is actually always a pleasure.
So this is not super complex.
Being for a finished bourbon, you're right, which is a little surprising, but it's pleasing.
It is. So up front, I get a little salted caramel and corn sweet.
You get corn, florals, and some of that caramel in the nose.
I'm not. Oh, in the nose.
Yeah.
The mid has a touch of vanilla in it, but still mostly the corn sweet, which carries through to the finish. But where the finish I think is the strength of this drink, because those dry wine flavors roll in together with the oak.
Take a super small sip real quick. Because you're right, but those wines you were talking about, for me,
They start to come in earlier.
yeah. And then they carry.
They carry through,
which
yeah.
is kind of cool.
This is a pretty good drink. I think it's smooth.
So you get the oak,
Yeah.
right, at the end?
Mm-hmm.
But
With the dry wine.
and it's like so it almost, it takes you away from a bourbon barrel and takes you into a wine barrel.
It does. And one thing that's notable, a lot of times when you get that dry wine finish coming in, it completely dries your tongue out.
Yeah.
That is not happening with this.
And the finish lasts.
The finish is very persistent. Very persistent. I'm going to try to prove it.
It's a good drink.
$95? Nope.
Nope. This one's right at 90 again.
All right. So also not smooth.
No, but not.
But it's another one where I forgive the lack of smoothness because the flavor's good.
And 95 is not that far off.
No.
It's pretty close.
Yeah.
But do you want to tell the funny story about this one?
So our briber bought this bottle to be celebratory after the hunt.
So we are benefiting from someone else's loss.
Apparently no animals were harmed during his hunt. So he didn't open the bottle because it's kind of blasphemous if you brought your celebration bottle.
Yeah, it's like a cigar.
You wound up staring at a tree all day,
Right.
being mocked by squirrels,
Yeah.
and end of the day you got to go home.
It doesn't feel good to crack that bottle after that.
Can't do it.
Can't do it.
So he sent it to
I did
us.
the next best thing. I mean, I can't. I mean,
I'm perfectly happy being the beneficiary of his hunting misfortune.
Hopefully next time you.
Though next
better.
time, I hope you get what you're going after.
Right.
So.
But this time we appreciates it,
Yep.
and hopefully you appreciates this video.
Guys, if you like this video, give us a like. Go ahead and drop down in the comments. Tell us what country music we need to check out. Tell us what North American whiskey we need to try, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.